Hi, welcome. I'm Karen Hummel, and I'm going to be your child's math teacher this year. It's a little bit different than being in the normal classroom and having a curriculum night, and I do get nervous talking on here, so hopefully things go well. Just a little bit about myself. I've been teaching sixth grade for 38 years. Love the age and love your kids. They're just awesome. Um, my husband grew up on the island, and his mother is still alive, and she lives in Island House. My mother lives in Covenant Shores on the island, and I have a sister that lives on the island. I have four kids, and they've gone through the school district, Mercer Island School District, kindergarten through 12th grade, and my three daughters, they have all graduated from college, and my youngest is a son, and he is still attending at WSU, also online. So anyway, we live out in Issaquah. I have 5 acres out in the woods, and it's nice and quiet. So it's really been kind of enjoyable to be here and not have to commute, even though I love being in the classroom the most of all. Anyway, being virtual with your kids has been a joy so far. So hopefully they're enjoying their classes. So just a little bit about math. They'll probably have, an average of 3 assignments a week. Um, I have a video that I'm showing them, and then we do some practice problems while we're in the Zoom, and then they'll have an assignment, and I will give them some time to work on that during the Zoom. No more than 20 minutes. It's, maybe between 10 or 15 minutes. And usually I put them in their own breakout room so that I can then go in and meet with certain people during that time. But if any of your children need extra help, be sure to encourage them to come to my office hours. It's a good time to be able to get additional support. So I'm here to help in any way. You can communicate with me through email. And right now, I just want to show you what the curriculum looks like, what we'll be covering. We got new math curriculum this year. I'm so excited about it. I've been tutoring all summer, 7 different kids, and so I'm familiar with it. It's really conducive for online learning. There's a lot to it. The kids they should have an app on their iPad right now that says EdGems, and I'm going to be showing them, they just got that. So I'm going to show them how to get onto the book for support materials and things like that. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen right now to show you what we'll be covering. Okay, here we go. So Unit 1 is what we're doing right now, and it's about rates and ratios. And the kids have already done the ratio part, and we just started rates. And so this week's going to be more practice with that because they need just more than one lesson on that. And then we're going to be moving into later this week, comparing rates and then measurement conversions. Then the second chapter is multi-digit operations. That one's not going to go next. We'll come back to that at the end of the year because these other ones are more essential learnings. Okay, number 3 is percents. The 4th chapter is about fractions, and they should have had adding and subtracting fractions in elementary, but I've always found that kids still kind of struggle in fractions, so I do review and go over that also. So they'll be doing more dividing and multiplying. That's on the 6th grade curriculum. And then we have expressions, and that's where the kids learn to combine like terms and use order of operations, PEMDAS. And then we get into the next chapter, which is one variable equations. It's kind of the beginning of algebra, which is so much fun. That's one of my favorites. Okay, so then I'm going to go to the next, oopsie, sorry. There we go. All right, so Unit 7 is rational numbers and the coordinate plane. And then we have 2 variable equations. So it's like a 2-step algebra problems. And then area and volume. And the last chapter is statistics. So lots of fun things to cover in math this year. And I hope your child is enjoying it so far. Let me stop the share. Thank you so much. So your two big friends this year are going to be Skyward and Schoology. So have your student check Schoology every day. Each week in math, there will be a folder, and inside the folder will show you the assignments that they need to submit. I'll always have it bold after the assignment, it'll say submit. And then there's other things that they need to print up, like the practice sheets. Actually, they don't have to print them, and I encourage them to put them on Notability. So the work that we do together in the Zoom session, they can do at the same time that I'm showing them, and they can do it right on Notability. And even the assignment that they do on their own, it's great to put it on Notability, and then it's super easy to go from Notability to submit that assignment. Okay, so that's what kids have been really kind of getting together on, realizing how to do that this week. So always check for the thing that says submit. Okay, just a couple other things about math. If the work is late, I don't mark it down. So they'll be graded for completion. And so what they need to do, if it's over a week late, they need to send me a message on Schoology that says, hey, I just finished worksheet 1.1, because then I can easily go back to Skyward and put that grade in. All right, Skyward is where you're going to see the missing assignments. It'll come in as a 0, it'll say 0 missing, and you'll see the grades. So it's the best place to look if you're worried about your child's missing work. Schoology makes mistakes and puts out stuff that says it's missing even if they didn't have to submit it. So don't look at Schoology for missing work. Skyward is where you go for that. Schoology is where you go for the assignments themselves. And then if you have any concerns, let me know. If I need to work with your child, I have assigned some people to come to office hours, but other than that, everybody is welcome to come. I've had several people do that, and then I can hook up my iPad and I can work them through, work through things with them so that they know exactly what they're supposed to do. So just know I'm there for your child, okay? And I hope that they have a wonderful year in math and that they enjoy math as much as I do. Okay, thanks for coming. Good night.